Let's get ready now. Let's get ready now. Let's get ready to retro. Let's get ready to retro. Get ready, get steady, and retro. Everybody retro. Let's get ready to retro. Hello and welcome to tonight. I've pressed a button and I don't know what I pressed. That is interesting. How did I do that? Weird. Hello everyone. I hope you're all having a good night. This is of course Monday Night Live, the anything goes show where anything can happen in the next 2 hours. But what I have to say first is ow, because I managed to pull my back, so if I don't move too much, you know why. So who have we got in the chat? We have Martin Vegas, hello there. And Dave Holloway, hello. He says, evening all. Evening, Dave. Hey, Puds is here, who says, my body is ready. I wish mine was. Mine is just, well, it's complaining. I've spent the weekend travelling. That was a surprise. Forgot I had my video playback speed at 0.25. Well, how are you tonight? Oh dear, I can't do that. I can't keep that up forever. Yeah, I've spent the weekend travelling. Started off on Saturday, zooming down to London in a long day. Got down there and checked into a hotel. Spent the weekend with Jen's family for a christening, which was very nice, very good ceremony. It went across rather nicely, and we had a good time. And then I have to travel back this morning, so 7 hours each way in a car, and 2 nights in a bed that wasn't mine at the hotel. So unfamiliar bed, lots of sitting around in a car. I have managed to pull my back. That is the peril of being from the 80s, vintage 80s. So if I don't move too much, you'll know why. Hello, Patrick. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry you're not having a great day, but it will pass. Everything passes. Just stay calm and try and keep yourself together. That's all you can do. Hello to Gordon as well, who says, hey guys, hey you guys. And to Krista Duke as well, and James Petts. Now, James Petts, you may notice that on this little screen here, boing, is your game. Yes, boing, that is what we're going to be looking at. 14 hours of car. I can see why your back is coming. Yeah, it's just one of those things. And hello to Ben Tullett as well. It's good to see you too. So the first thing I want to talk about though is I had a great experience with Royal Mail. Honest, so good this time. I wanted to try and get this not delivered, like as in they come and knock on the door, find I'm not in, and take it back and leave a note like they normally do, because it's been raining all weekend. So when a member of Royal Mail decided to dump this antique thing, this is a Fairchild Channel F from the 1970s. This is the console that created consoles. It's the one that first has cartridges, first has controllers, first has multiple games and buttons. This got dumped over my fence on Saturday morning. I didn't know it was coming. The tracking information wasn't set up in time for me to say don't come, and I would expect they would knock on the door, leave a message to come and pick it up or have it re-delivered. But they didn't. They dumped it over my fence. The fence is 6.5 foot tall. On one side, anyway. The side that it dropped onto concrete. And then it rained for 2 solid days. It was sat outside for 2 days in the rain. I don't know if this is going to work because I've had to let it sit around and dry. And I haven't even dared turn it on yet. Can it play Doom? Probably. There'll be someone who's made a version of Doom for it. What's very interesting though. Yeah, I can see it's damaged because, well, that bit's at an angle and that bit's not even there. So, trying to put that, yeah, that's not happy. Whatever. That's where the controllers sit. There, popped it back into place. So hopefully that's okay. No controllers on it. I knew there wasn't going to be a controller with it when I got it, so that's not a worry. And 4 games. 4 sets of games. These cartridges are huge. You put them in that way, and then the console opens that up, and there's the thing. Clicks in. You may need to get busy with a soldering iron. Yes, unfortunately. Well, it's from the 70s. I may have to recap it anyway, but the fact is I shouldn't have to worry about whether it's going to work because it's been out in the rain for 2 days after having been dropped on a concrete floor. James Pett says, I didn't even know there were consoles in the 1970s other than the Pong game. Yes. Oh, Patrick, I have already complained to Royal Mail. Don't worry, don't worry. You want to see another console from the 70s? This is the PC-50X. You put the cartridge in there, and then you can select one of 10 games, and then you've got all these buttons to switch things and decide what you're doing with it, and it's amazing. It's a tiny thing, but quite heavy, very robust. Love playing it. So yeah, they're the consoles from before the Atari. The Atari was the big boy on the block. The only thing that, here's the thing, the only thing that's older than the Fairchild Channel F is the Magnavox Odyssey, which had a certain set of pre-programmed games, and the cartridges were basically dip switches in card form. You slid a card in, it turned that particular game on, and that was it. They're all pre-programmed. The Fairchild could have new games created for it after it was released. It's the first proper console. And it's amazing. So, Ben Tullett says, I would laugh if it works, as it would be more robust than most of the new tech and game consoles. Yeah, if my Xbox One was dropped from 6.5 feet onto concrete and then rained on, it would not work. It's just one of those things. So, hello to Amelia as well. Always nice to see Amelia in the chat. So shall we start, guys? We've had some requests tonight. Like I said last week, we're going to play Tea and Cake by James Pett. We're going to have to play it online. James did send me information on how to download and run it, but unfortunately, the Quest software only works on Windows, not on Mac. So I can't do it. And I would have set the PC up to play it on Windows, but I can't bend down because of my back, so I can't do that. It's getting into this chair and moving around the Fairchild was problem enough. So we're going to try and play it online. If we can't do it and it doesn't work out, which I'm hoping it will. I mean, let's face it, we've tried it before. We'll see how it goes. If we can't do it, we'll play it next week when hopefully I'll be better and we'll be able to wire the computers up so we can play it the same way we did Day of the Tentacle and things like that. After that, we've also had a request for Dizzy, specifically Treasure Island Dizzy, which is a different one to what we've been playing recently, so we'll be playing that. And then Sorcery Plus to round us off. So we've got 3. If there are any others that people fancy, please do leave a marker, leave a message in the comments. That's what I actually meant to say, and we'll get on. But until then, let's do this. Dum dum dum. Tea and Cake by James Pett. The tea and cakiest text adventure ever. Your main objective is to have some tea and cake and a nice sit down. Your secondary objective is to play Space Invaders in an arcade. Let's see how we get on. Play online. The Wind Up Jenny Simulator 3. I don't need to play a Wind Up Jenny Simulator. I can do the real thing. Here we go. Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. Oh, that would be good. Hi, Professor Brainy Specs. How you doing? And Hey on Pud suggests 3D Monster Maze. Ooh, now that would be an excellent option. I believe that's on the Spectrum. I do like a Spectrum game. So, what we have here. So he doesn't have a ZX81. No, but I could play it on emulator. Oh, I should not breathe in too much. Wow, that's hurt. It is a very sunny afternoon. You're enjoying the sunshine, but you would like some tea and cake to make the day complete. You're in a park. Trees abound. Everything is mildly pleasant. You can go east, south, west, or north. You can see a picnic bench and a mailbox. Examine mailbox. Let's see how this goes. Give it a moment to try and update. It seems to have taken the text. We'll see how we go on. Or has it? It is a little bit slow, but we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, while we're waiting for an update, let's see if we can get... Unfortunately, playing this online is impossibly unreliable. We'll see how it goes. A mailbox of the sort that one would normally see in a North American house. It looks incongruously out of place in a park in England. Here we go. So open mailbox. You open the mailbox. Inside the mailbox is a leaflet. Get leaflet. Take the leaflet. Let's read the leaflet. On the leaflet are planted the words, "Welcome to Zor." ... No more of the printed text is legible, as it has been crossed out in black marker. Written by hand in the margin is the following. Welcome to Tea and Cake, a game of adventure, hot drinks, baked goods, and insanity. A game with the silliest moon logic, deepest inventory pockets, reddest red herrings, and most mundane objectives of any text adventure ever written. Probably. To win, all that you have to do is have some nice tea and cake and a sit down. Bonus points if you get to play Space Invaders in an arcade first. To check your score, type show score. For help with commands, type help or question mark. Show score. Did we get any points? Your score? Yes, we got a point for opening the thing. Your score is 1 out of 100. Your bric-a-brac level is 1. Dum 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 dum. Where are we again? Where can we go? Right, we can go east, south, west, or north. And we can also see a picnic bench. Examine bench. Picnic bench made of wood. Looks like a lovely place to have some nice tea and cake and a sit down. Let's go south. You're in a wooded area. There are more trees here than in other parts of the park. Squirrels forage for nuts. You can go north, northeast, or northwest. You can see a stick. Get the stick. Although you have no idea why you might need such a thing, you take the stick and put it in your pocket. You feel your hands getting dirtier. Let's examine the stick. It is brown and sticky. Excellent. So let's examine the squirrels. See what's going on here. See what the squirrels have to say. Show score again, says James. Ooh, have we done something that is going to remove our points? Oh dear. While we wait for the website to catch up on us, I have a feeling that a lot of people are using this website. A lot more people than what they were expecting. But the website that we're on is textadventures.co.uk. I'm going to put that into the thing as well. Because you too can play this game. .uk. There we go. It is a little slow. We'll see how we go. We'll give it a little time. It's always like this. I strongly recommend downloading. Then the squirrels are grey and furry. They scurry about collecting nuts, as squirrels are wont to do. Show score. Let's see what's happened to our score. It's always like this. I recommend downloading. Your score is 1 out of 100, but our bric-a-brac level is 2. Oh, that is interesting. So the bric-a-brac level changes depending on what we pick up. Examine the trees. I have a feeling that you're considering selling your TI 99/4A, Patrick. I'm sorry to hear that. I love that machine. The trees are more numerous than in other parts of the park. Let's go east. Can't go there. Can we go west? You can't go there. Where can we go? North, northeast, and northwest. Go northwest then. Go northwest. Da 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 da. You're in a park. The gates to the park are to the west. To the east there is a picnic bench. To the south is a wooded area. You can go east, south, west, or north. Okay, let's have a look at the bric-a-brac level. Whoa! Score. Type show score to see your score and bric-a-brac level. You want the score to be high and the bric-a-brac level to be low. Oh. So we're not supposed to go around just pick up every random piece of crap that we find. Oh my goodness. God says I would be terrible at text adventures as I barely passed English. I wouldn't worry about it. English isn't necessarily a needed thing for text adventures. It's more weird logic puzzles. That's the kind of thing that you go for. Let's have a look at the notice board. Examine the notice board. The board is headed with the name of the park and the opening hours are given. A few colourful A4 laminated notices are displayed. On the notice board are posted a yoga poster, a parkroom poster, an aerobics class poster, and a Advice for Life poster. Me fail English, that's impossible. Read Advice for Life poster. Always wear sunscreen. Looking and reading are not the same thing. Death is inevitable but can be postponed. Tea and cake are the route to happiness. Those who can go through life with the least bric-a-brac will get the most out. I like this. It pays to sort the wheat from the chaff. Smoking is bad for you. Petting a cat is relaxing and will make you happy. Although doing something silly can sometimes cause setbacks in achieving your goals, you can never get completely stuck. That's not entirely true, though. If I was silly enough to go and try and swim in the tar pits, then I might get completely stuck. Not everything that you can acquire is worth acquiring. There are diamonds in the rough. Not everything that you can do is worth doing. Sometimes it's worth doing something just to learn something. It's good to talk. Do not drop litter. Very good advice. Let's go west. You're on Commercial Street. This is a main road going north and south. Cars pass periodically. There is a pedestrianised high street to the west. LED street lamps on aluminium poles line the road. There are automated advertising boards showing adverts for console games, plant-based burgers, and fibre broadband. A mildly pleasant-looking park lies to the east. You can go east, north, west, or south. Those advertising boards are showing things that are perfectly suited for yours truly. Let's go west, see what's there. And while we're waiting for that, let me just stretch. Oh, should not stretch. Ow. Oh, pain in the back. It's terrible. It's terrible, and it hurts, and also smells. I've just made that last bit up. Don't worry about it. We need some fun songs to keep us going while we wait for this to load. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woohoo, ba 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 ba. I can't remember most of the words. DuckTales, woohoo. That's the bit that I can remember. I think this has stopped. Yeah, the game does appear to be. Oh my goodness, my back is killing me today. This is awful. Yeah, it's not pleasant. I should not dance while I'm singing about DuckTales. I wish I knew the words to Tailspin. Even the updated series was good. Cool. I haven't seen the updated DuckTales. I wonder if it's on Disney Plus. That would be interesting if it is. Could have a look at that before we cancel Disney Plus. I've started moving away from streaming services. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I think we're going to end up not being able to do this. I don't know about you guys, but there's a few things still on streaming that I would like to. Could you not run this on Wine on the Mac? I will have to have a look and see if I can. But it would require me installing Wine. I tend not to do an awful lot of stuff on this computer. To be honest with you, it isn't really a gaming system that I've got it set up as. It's mainly for work and for streaming. Excuse me. Still a bit tired from the travel. the way I game in here is by having all of my systems plug into it and then game on the original hardware. So I tend not to put stuff like wine on here because the only things outside of games, streaming, and things like that that I do are Photoshop and editing videos. So it's two things. That's pretty much all I do with this. God says I'm on the high seas. I don't worry about streaming. To be honest with you, streaming these days, I'm watching House again on Amazon Prime. Something's just what is it? What's it called? You know that weird cartoon about the conspiracy people? Inside Job, that's the one. Inside Job's just come back on. I loved that first series. It was hilarious. And the second series has just come on, so I'm going to be watching that. And then after that, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with Netflix because there isn't a huge amount on there that I want to see anymore. Disney Plus, we only have Star Wars stuff, and I couldn't even get through Andor. We got two episodes in. Nothing happened that couldn't have just been cut out, and that's the big issue I have with stuff like that. The streaming, the shows are not timed very well. Everything goes too long. This still hasn't updated, by the way. I'm kind of talking to you while we're waiting for it to update. I don't think it's going to work. So, James, what I suggest we do is we do it next week. We have a try again when I'll have the PC attached to the Mac, and we'll see how it goes. Because that way we should be able to play it, because I'll be able to download it and get it running. And then we'll play the whole thing. That'll be quite good, I think. So there's that. So what I'm actually thinking of doing after Christmas, because I want to see the Christmas stuff that's on there and get in the mood, I'm probably going to get rid of most of my streaming services. I've been really into getting a load of DVD box sets. So I've got Battlestar Galactica over in the corner, Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, a load of stuff like that. Currently watching Rockford Files, Knight Rider, Columbo, and stuff like that. So that's going to be good. We can still have our TV, just it's not the latest stuff, you know. Which, to be honest with you, I'm not even watching most of the time. And I'm wondering whether you guys are in the same position, where you're finding that, yes, there's a lot of stuff out there, but most of it you don't want to watch because it's not for you. Which Battlestars has gotten? Not the new one. I do not like. I have to say, I seriously do not like the modern Battlestar Galactica, the remade one. It was slow-paced. It was dull, and it felt quite pretentious in some of the ways it was doing things, especially its ending. Oh my goodness. So I'm not happy with the way they did that. But the original is quite interesting. Have a look at the Internet Archive. There's good stuff on... Yes, there is good stuff on the Internet Archive. So that's pretty much where I'm going. Got both versions of Battlestar on Blu-ray. Nice. Oh, and Babylon 5. I picked that up recently. So there's that. So that's pretty much where I'm going. I mean, I have my favourite Star Treks on Blu-ray and DVD as well. So I don't... Yeah, it's still out of scopes in a bit, but it's still not going. So, James, I do want to play it, but I think we're going to end up doing it next week now. So just take that down and bring in the ITV system. Let me just lean forward a little bit. Oh. Download lots of series from YouTube. YouTube actually has a fair amount of good stuff on it. I do recommend, if you're into funny stuff about gaming, I recommend The Guild. The Guild is hilarious. Hey, James, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Seriously, don't worry about it. If you ever get a chance, look at The Guild. It's by Felicia Day. And it's about a group of... at least Paramount released their online series on Blu-ray and DVD. Yes, not everyone does. That's a big problem. But like I say, The Guild by Felicia Day. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Love it. It's kind of a knowing joke at World of Warcraft and nerd culture in general, and it's really good. It really is. So I'm just moving all stuff around now so that we can bring out the Amstrad. We're going to start playing that. Gordon says Babylon 5 is awesome. You know what? When I was a teenager and it was on for the first time, I didn't like it. Let me just put my cup somewhere so I won't get knocked over and broken. I didn't like Babylon 5 when it was first on. I found the dialogue really, really bad. There was just something about it that didn't click with me. But when I've come back to it, there we go. When I've come back to it, it's been a lot better, and some of the ideas in it are really good. Like how I played Battlestar Galactica Xbox. I have it on PlayStation. I have the Battlestar Galactica game on PlayStation. I played a bit of it and it was fun. Babylon 5's early CGI was on the Amiga. Yes, it was, but it wasn't the kind of Amiga that you could just buy in the shops, which I always found funny. So it was always the case at school. Saying, "Oh, you know, it was done on an Amiga." It's like, yes, but it wasn't your Amiga. It wasn't your A500. Let me find where I've put Sorcery Plus. Is that it? Oh dear. I can't find the disc for Sorcery Plus. That's worrying. Where have I put the Sorcery Plus disc? Why have I... who knows. At least they had the Brits as hero. That is true. You don't often get that on American TV, especially not in the 90s. We were kind of the bad guys. We were generic bad guy number 157, weren't we? Yes, it was Amiga 3000. Yeah, it wasn't an A500 like you guys that don't combine tea and cake and Sorcery Plus. Sorcery Plus. I love it. Right, let me just set up a Dizzy and then we'll get going. So, where are we on this? Oh, Dizzy. There we are. So, Spellbound, Magic, Fantasy, Standard Dizzy, Dizzy Prince of the Oak Folk, Amstrad Action 1, Crystal Kingdom, Treasure Island. There we go. Right, we're going to go for Treasure Island and Dizzy. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the Amstrad can't find the disk drive. That's always the issue with older hardware that gets knocked about a bit. Plug that in again. Make sure it's okay. Let's see if this works. Put the disc in. There we go. Catalog. Run Dizzy 2. Here we go. You're going to order a 464 disk drive emulator as soon as you get count. Yeah, I recommend it, but don't do what I did. If you want to read-write, don't do what I did. If you're only interested in playing stuff, then by all means go for the flopper, which is the one I've got. It plugs in simply, it's very easy to use, but if you want one that you can write to as well, you're going to need something different. That's just how it is. Is this set up right? Sorry, I'm just going to bring my screen up on screen, so you'll probably see a bit of this in a moment. Yeah. It's not set up right. Wow. There. That's better. Now I'm properly on screen with and have the small screen as well, which is what I wanted. Right. Okay, let's do that. Getting the Zaxxon DJI-5. That is the one to go for. Absolutely the one to go for. Come on, click in the right place there. Why did I fiddle this? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry this is annoying for a lot of people that I'm faffing about, but I need it to be in the right position so that it seems right on screen, you know? Yeah, I think that's level now. I want it to look professional, and sometimes it doesn't, and it's very annoying when it doesn't. So here we are. Right, that looks right. So today's game is now Treasure Island Dizzy. Let's see how we get on with this. If I wait until after Christmas, it means I can get the money. Fair enough. The DDI-5 looks good. I really do like the look of that thing. So, shall we start on Treasure Island Dizzy? And see if we can finish this. That'll be very good. not resorting to selling cuddles for the media to raise cash. But you'd make so much. Oh, you can't hear the sounds. There you are. Now we get there. So, Treasure Island Dizzy. We're going to pick up all of the coins as we go along, because it's much simpler that way. Boing! Now, Treasure Island Dizzy is the one with the inventory system that can screw you over quite happily. It's a bit of a bugger. You know, to give her cuddles on her terms. Ah, Fred was like that. She enjoyed cuddles, but only at the right point in time. And any other time it was just inconvenient and must wait. Oh, that's a shame if you... Oh. Right, so put the window down, Dizzy. Drop the... One of these has got bark that you have to pick up as well. I can't remember which. The fantastic one-life mechanic of treasure. It's a bugger, isn't it? Jump across and... I know one of these bits is a loose piece of bark and I can't find it. So basically Treasure Island Dizzy is one of those very, very hard adventure games. That we all know and love. Got 6 coins so far, which isn't bad. And we won't be able to get any further through there until we've blasted it. Blast it! Blast it! Darn it! Blast it! Daddy can cuddle her, so can aunties. But not Mummy. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. But yeah, cats, they like who they like and they tolerate who they don't. And no one will ever change them. Let's see if we can jump onto the bit that we need to get... Nope. We need to get up there to get that coin that's behind that leaf. It's not going to let us. So let's play anyway. Let's keep going and see how we get on. Got to be very careful of not setting off those traps. Which can be a bit of a problem, but hey, what can you do? Click that over there because that sets off something else. Should just about tolerate kisses. Well, you can't blame a cat for knowing what it wants. The cheerful, awful background music is getting to me. Yeah, it does that. Right, drop the protected species, but keep the rubber snorkel. So we've got the snorkel, let's go into the water. That's the next thing we need to do. So I'm now going to put down the rubber snorkel. Pick up this Sinclair Abuser magazine. Remember not to just walk underneath that trap. And we're going to head over to water. I find it amazing that we just pulled a window off the house and found a coin behind it and then didn't put the window back. It used to always frustrate me as a kid that you couldn't put that back. To be honest, when it comes to Treasure Island Dizzy, I prefer Matt Gray's excellent C64 SID tunes. I don't know those, I haven't heard them. I'll have to look them up on YouTube. Because my Commodore doesn't have a working SID chip. Okay. We've dropped the Sinclair Abuser magazine. Right, we've got the rubber snorkel, let's go. Favorite video game movie? Ooh, I am not sure I like any of them, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the Halo ones, I'll tell you that straight off. Because they're very, very slow and not very good. If I can put it that way. Right, there's the spade that we need. Got your Wii U set back up. I have the Wii U here that I don't play enough. I have Super Mario Maker for it, and I'm in the middle of Yoshi's Woolly World. And I still haven't finished it, and I really should... What?! There's no way I hit that! You little bugger. Little bugger. Treasure Island Dizzy. I suppose Mortal Kombat would be the best one, as far as I can see. I tried to like Silent Hill, but I just couldn't. I wanted to like it. I jumped too soon. Yeah, apparently I did. Such a annoyance. Which one have I forgotten? This one. Now we've got to find all the plants again and everything. Oh, this is the annoying part of Treasure Island Dizzy. One mistake, one slight movement in the wrong direction, one imperfectly timed jump, and you start all over again. And it's just the way it is. I really tried to like the Silent Hill film, and it was dull. It wasn't Silent Hill, it was just generic. Like Sorcery Plus. Yes, it's exactly like Sorcery Plus, James. That's it. First Mortal Kombat was cool, and so was the sound. Yes. Oh. Yes. That song. So good. Why am I going down there? I'm trying to remember what it was called, like Techno Fury or something. Patrick says, I started writing a text adventure based on this before I left the CPC gaming scene. Yeah, we played a bit of it, didn't we? Yeah. It was good, I enjoyed it. Seemed to be like being frustrated by games. I wonder whether I made tea and cake too easy. Well, we haven't been able to play it yet, so it seems pretty tough so far. No, I joke. We're going to play it through next week. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. I did like the Zork reference, though. Welcome to Zork, and then just crossed it off. That was good. Right, we need to take the snorkel. Seven coins so far, 7 coins, no waiting. Is there a... No, there isn't a thing over here. Take the snorkel. Yeah, go for it, Patrick. I'm looking forward to when you decide to start your YouTubing with the adventures. That'll be fun. The Tomb Raider films, someone mentioned those earlier on. Resident Evil Director's Cut Farting Trumpet Suite. I don't know that one, hang on. Patrick said Angelina Jolie Tomb Raiders. I have watched those a couple of times, actually. I do like the Tomb Raider films. Perhaps they're the best ones. Yeah, maybe they're the best ones. Coin the tree trunk below where you would... Ah. Right. So we picked up that coin. We've got a rubber snorkel. Let's go. Yes, you did, Patrick. Thank you. I do have the Tomb Raider films. They're pretty good. Are they good computer game films? That is the question. I suppose they're the closest we have to good ones. I mean, the Mario Brothers. Now, there's one that doesn't get mentioned a lot. For good reason. It's terrible. It's like so bad. But it was the first one. Why are new films so bad? Does anyone know? The biggest issue that we have with films is that they don't end. They don't end properly. You tend to have, and the adventure continues on generic TV show X, Y, and Z. And that's a big turn-off from my point of view. Right, we have the snorkel. And a saltwater spade. But my biggest issue with a lot of modern films is that they don't have the courage of their convictions anymore. It's all tame, and it's like they don't want to push boundaries. They don't want to have an opinion anymore, which is never a good thing. I like a film that is willing to say that it does X, Y, and Z. And like, we're for this and we're against that, and this is why. This is that scenario that explains why we're here. Otherwise, I have to ask myself, what's the point of the film? And that's kind of how I see it. Oh, we're supposed to use the spade there, on that bouncing rock. That's why we're... New movies aren't any worse, we're just more all grumpy and cynical. I don't know. My favourite film, I think I've been asked this before, my favourite film is 12 Angry Men. It's from the 50s. There's hardly anything to it. I just like it. It's a really, really good film. I don't think it could be made anymore. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think it could be made these days, because it relies on some of its characters being prejudiced, but not being bad for being prejudiced. They're not villains, they're antagonists. And there is a difference. And a lot of modern stuff is unwilling to make that distinction because it might offend. But sometimes you have to offend, or at least show why something is offensive and be able to back it up, which I don't think a lot of things have the courage to do anymore. And that's why I feel that a lot of modern films are bad. And also, it doesn't need a joke every 30 seconds. I know the various analytics will suggest otherwise, but it doesn't need to have a joke every 30 seconds. And I'm saying that as a comedian. I mean, good grief. 12 Angry Men is a masterpiece. Absolutely, it is an amazing film. It is absolutely a masterpiece. Remember that group of fish remembers where they are when you leave the screen. Oh yeah. So I better come back to that later, hadn't I? Subtitles would be lost on a lot. The subtleties would be lost on a lot of modern knowledge. Yes. That is the issue. I'm sorry, but you don't need to have bad guys who are terrible. It's just how it is now. Swap your boat for something valuable, okay. Taffy Ruch, been looking for that everywhere. Great. So, Psycho's a masterpiece. It is! And it has the courage to swap genres halfway through, which is when people haven't seen it, it's like, oh, when they first see it, it's like, what's going on here? What's this? Large golden key. Okay, let's see if the guy at the shop needs this. We have 14 coins so far. Yeah, Hitchcock is a master. He's also a bit of a prick, mind. He is not. Hitchcock was not a nice person, let's put it that way. Flawed, definitely flawed human being. But, you know, these things happen. Actually, no, I shouldn't say these things shouldn't happen. The guy is known as a bit handsy. He was like If the Me Too movement had been around then, oh my goodness. Right, so we've got a few things that we're going to need to transport. Wait for these fish. To go over to there. Psycho's one of Wifey's favourite films. You've got the Blu-ray set of his film. I would love to get that. That would be amazing. I will one of these days pick it up, but it's usually in the local CEX. But there's always something else that I'm picking up when I'm in there. Usually it has a PS2 game that I'm looking for. Rear Window is amazing. And again, the main character is not the nicest of people, is he? He's sat there watching people through a telescope. He's looking at people and perving. So he's a flawed person. But it works because his bad characteristics are counterbalanced by the fact that he's doing the right thing at the end. Whereas these days, it's gone back to almost cartoon-like, where the villain is irredeemable and absolutely a bad guy. Yeah, it's always... Guys, if you don't use CEX and you've got one, then you're missing out because the stuff that's around... Oof. You can pick up stuff for cheap, it's great. Right, jump over here. Yes. So we need to go further up now and see where we go. Original version of Goodnight Mr. Chips broke my heart. I think I've seen that, but not since I was a kid. Right. Here we go. Right, this is the so I've got to quickly check. One of these is where the tree... There it is. Whoa, wooden safety rail. That's not what I was expecting. Right, we've got 15 coins out of 30. Can't get up. Can't jump up there. We'll have to go around. Right, is this where I get the bit of tree bark? Yes, bit of tree trunk. Right, drop that off there. CX smell. It does. It absolutely smells. There's a lot of people in there that don't know the meaning of the word soap, but at the same time, it's worth going in and having a look around. 17 coins so far. Right, where's the... There it is, over there. That's the thing, so we have to jump instead of walk. We get across. Okay, so... The video camera. Gosport CX doesn't smell. Excellent. A lot of branches do. They sell energy drinks, they sell hats, they don't sell soap. They should sell CEX branded soap. And Martin Vegas says I order from Amazon. I order too much from Amazon. I'm terrible for it. Absolutely terrible for going on Amazon. Excuse me. Hope that works out for my cough. It's hard to breathe in deeply to get the full effect though, when you've pulled a muscle in your back and can't breathe deeply. Gets a nice obscure cough from see it. I do too. I've ordered too much on eBay lately. I can't say anything. I ordered a fair charge channel app, but it was 50 quid instead of 100. So yeah, I think I kind of got a good deal. Right, let's see if I can jump up there. Go on. Yes! Why am I up here? Why am I up here? Right, let's just go back, because we need to go back. I approve of obscure stuff, says James Pence. I do too. What was that guy there? I've got a collection of films by a guy... Jan Schwankmeyer or something like that. He does some... he's an Eastern European... I think he's Czech or maybe Slovak. He's from the Soviet era, and he did surreal animations and films. Yeah, Jan Svankmajer. I'm pretty sure that's his name. They are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I love them. They're so good. Right, we've got our first thing. We're going to take a video camera to this guy. Yeah, the toothpaste's a red herring. That's why I haven't picked it up. And we'll see how we go from here. Right, that fish is... Those fish are going to come in too quick. Red herrings, the best sort of herrings. Oh, definitely. His films, anyway, this Svankmajer guy, his films are really weird. Jan Svankmajer is great. I also recommend the Key Brothers, if you're... I don't know them, I'll look them up. But I got his entire collection from CEX. I had to have an alert set for it, because there was... there were no copies, and I've only ever seen it come in once. It was well worth the wait, let's put it that way. I'm still going through all of them. It's so good. The one about... Is it Conversation? Where it turns from different... from faces into food, into all sorts, and it's all these two people. It's weird. It's got a dehydrated boat. Okay. But it's incredibly surreal. And then there's the other one, it's just about a girl going to pick up some... You can take the video and go, I don't know about not damaging it. I absolutely do not know about not damaging it. But I can take it to the guy and sell it. Angels with Dirty Face. Is that a real film? I thought Christopher Columbus made bits of it for Home Alone, and then its sequel, Angels with Even Dirtier Faces, which is just a brilliant title. So good. Right, let's take the woodcutter's axe. Wait for these fishy wishy woo-ahs. Do 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 boom ba ba bam This guy likes to flip in the air a lot, doesn't he? Get Professor. Oh my goodness, Professor. His name is Dizzy. Oh. Right, I'm going to do one quick check. Is this a skull that you can pick up? Yes, it is. An imitation skull. But I can't pick up the coin that we just found because the snorkel will leave the inventory. Another one that's good. I'm not as keen on it because it has some elements of transphobia to it, suggesting that we're some kind of corrupting alien force. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Can you see that being made now? Just because of its message? Like, you can corrupt people into being strange by modern standards, in fact by most standards. I don't see it being a film that could be made because people would complain. It's like seriously complain. Right, so what have we got now? Rocky Horror has a message, yes. If you listen to the lyrics, the main character, the main antagonist is an alien from transsexual Transylvania, and he comes to Earth and corrupts people. If you see where I'm going with this. So, as a trans person, you can imagine it's a little Iffy. The key is for a barrel under the other island. Of course it is, yes. Now I'm trying to... Why have I picked up the snorkel? I don't remember why I picked up the snorkel. I've got a woodcutter's axe. And... I can't remember what... Oh, the axe is for cut... That's why I needed the snorkel. The axe cuts the bridge. Never managed to make sense. To be honest with you, it's not worth it. Right. We're going to use the axe to cut the bridge. At which point... You need the sword to unlock the gravestone, yeah. Was Norman Bates trans? That is a good question. I'm not sure. I am actually not sure. Is he trans or is he just severely disturbed? Patrick says no, split personality. Yeah, probably. Right, take that again. You need the Bible before... That was what the Bible was for, yes. Excuse me, I'm having a lot of trouble tonight with coughing. Don't think people knew about psychology and psychiatry, which is an unfortunate irony. There is a bit of that. Although Robert Bloch, who wrote Psycho, was basing it on Ed Gein. A lot of it. Which is why there's the mother issues and all of that. Norman seemed alright when it was Norman, but when he was his mother, he was... I'm not sure Norman was alright when he was Norman. There's certain bits where it seems clear he kind of knows what he's doing. Or that might be just me having watched it a while back and seen my own interpretations. But it did feel a bit, heavily based on discredited pseudoscientific Freudian... It is, yes. But that was the big thing at the time, wasn't it? It's the same with Silence of the Lambs. In more mother-obsessed than trans, yes. The weirdest one, though, oh my goodness, Silence of the Lambs. They should have known better, especially with the novel, where it suggests that trans people are quite timid and wouldn't do the kind of things that the killer in Silence of the Lambs does, which is an interesting view because it's essentially the antithesis to the shock horror video nasties that have come out before it. I can't remember what the particular one was called, but there is a one with a killer trans woman, and the shock was that the killer was a trans woman. It was so bad. So it was kind of trying to go against that, but went too much in the other direction by saying that we would never hurt a fly because we're so timid. It's like, no, we're not. If you've ever seen angry trans people, you know we're not. We can be quite vociferous, let's put it that way. So, I'm going to now put the Holy Bible down. I've got the cursed treasure. And the error is always not in treating people as individuals. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, thanks. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but here's the motor I promised you. So I've got the old powerful. Yeah, he's selling this thing to us piece by piece. It's very, very annoying, this game. Right, we've got the outboard motor. Is there such a thing as a non-unnecessary remake? Yes. Definitely is. Why is the outboard motor not attaching to the boat? There. A non-unnecessary remake. Little Shop of Horrors. The original is a weird Corman film. Roger Corman. And it's interesting. It's not that good, but it's interesting. The remake is a musical that is so good. Like, seriously, it's good. Really good. I kind of admire the stupidity in such pointless endeavour as the 1998 Psycho remake. Yeah, and when you realise why it's done like that, it's even funnier. Because the guy who was directing it was told by the studio he couldn't make any changes. So he really stuck to that remit. If he wasn't allowed to make it his way, he was going to do a shot-for-shot redo of Hitchcock's classic. Which is why it looks the way it is. Which is why it looks the way it looks. We got so far. We're going to have one more run through this. I accidentally stuck in the bubble. I didn't mean to. The Omega Man was a good... Yeah. I still need to see a proper version of I Am Legend. Like, seriously, I need to see a proper version of I Am Legend, because there hasn't been one. The Omega Man's pretty good. The Will Smith version of I Am Legend had the original ending, and then didn't use it. Did he eat a lot of oily fish? It's not the Omega-3, man. So yeah, I could see a good reason for a remake of I Am Legend. But a lot of films, like, no, you don't need to remake it because it was perfect the first time. But then again, there are some decent remakes, I'm sure. There's got to be. I mean, there's got to be. I'm probably familiar with a film that I didn't know was a remake, and you probably are too. Because there's so many films out there. Last One on Earth, Vincent Price, yeah. The Mummy. There's an interesting remake. That's kind of a remake. They're the Mummy films from the 90s. Wasn't the first one of those a sort of remake? It's always the underwater section in this game. Yes, unfortunately. I've just realised I haven't updated the death count. There's probably others. Let's think. Almost certainly there are others that I'm not remembering at this point. Almost certainly. The Brendan Fraser Mummy films were good. Tom Cruise version's crap. Yes, it is. It's yeah. I can't. Yes. Hey on Puds. John Carpenter's The Thing versus the original Thing from Another World. David Cronenberg's The Fly. Yes. Yes. There we go. There are remakes that are superior. There we go. I knew there would be. Ghostbusters. If you include the original TV show, Ghostbusters, and all that, the one with the guy dressed up as in an ape suit, and see the film as that instead of just using a similar title, then that could be better. Although its remake, I enjoyed it at the cinema, but I've only seen it twice. Martin Vegas has helped me. Why? What's wrong? What's the matter? Did someone try to remake They Live? Talking to John Carpenter. Did someone try to remake that? Oh, talking of really bad remakes though. King Kong 78 was another crap. I haven't even seen that one. I have to admit, I have not seen it. Some of the Phantom of the Opera remakes, they've been decent. The Andrew Lloyd Webber musical is far better than some of the film versions. I'm not just talking about the latest one. Didn't someone also try and remake The Lost Boys? Which is like, why would you do this? Why would you change perfection? The original Fly, help. Oh yes, the original Fly. I'm a professor of science. Take me back to my laboratory. Les Miserables has been remade a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the musical version. Like, don't think worse of me for that, but I kind of did. The rawness of the singing improved it, in my view, which is a weird thing to say, considering that people being able to sing properly is a good, is a necessary part of that sort of thing. Bad Taste was good. Why would someone remake The Lost Boys? Because Hollywood's run out of ideas. Pretty much. The Hammer horror versions of Dracula are, in some ways, better than the Universal ones. Although I don't know if they count as a remake. They're kind of a reinterpretation more than anything else. The Lord of the Rings, that was remade. The Peter Jackson one is far superior to the animated version, partly because it has an ending, which is always useful. I find that actually ending your film properly is a good thing. Hollow Man was a remake. Oh, it was, yes! Hollow Man's weird. I enjoyed it at the time. But would I go back to it now? Films with endings are the best sort of films, otherwise they go forever. Suppose you walk off this island, I'll swap your boat for something for something valuable. Da very much, been looking for that everywhere. There we go, we've got some bits. Hiding all these bloody coins everywhere is very annoying though. My book Overlander had an ending, but I wrote another 2 to keep the story going. Yeah, that's not bad. The Never-Ending Story. To be honest with you, I think it does need a remake. Not because the original film wasn't bad, but because the original film doesn't finish the story. And I'm hoping that the remake will be in 2 parts, where we get both parts of the story. If you didn't know this, and you don't want a spoiler, sorry, because you're going to get one. You could, like, I don't know, mute this for 30 seconds or so, but Never-Ending Story, if you don't know, is a weird one where the hero of the first half of the book is the villain of the second half. And that's the point. The good guy becomes the bad guy. And then the land has to be saved from him. In a cycle that goes on and on and on. That's the point. That's why it's the never-ending story. And this film doesn't have that bit. Halo Troop's voice acting was done by the lads from Bad Tech. Cool. So that's pretty much the one I would say does require a remake. Not because the film was bad, but because the film is not finished. And the worst part is, Neverending Story had 2 sequels, and neither of them finished the book. It's ridiculous. The films follow their own thing. It's just like, why would you do that? Why? But there you are. Excuse me. But I have a horrible feeling that the remake will not do the second half of the book. And that's unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. Right, we've got 18 coins. Pick up the axe. Got his axe. Yes, so I even showed one of the books in one of her unboxed reviews. Oh, Virus, yes. Still on my to read pile, sorry. I still haven't finished that other book that I was reading, and I was going to read yours afterward. Because, unfortunately, a lot of things have been happening here. It's just how it is. So I haven't had much time. Thankfully, I'm back now from the final thing that we were doing, so I might have some time. Although, let's see how it goes. I say that, and then something else will come up. It's not like how can I put this without sounding like a horrible person? Probably can't. I enjoyed going away and doing the christening and seeing family and all. That was all great. But dealing with my granddad's funeral and visiting my mum to make sure she was okay following her cancer treatment was not the best experience ever, let's put it that way. Things could have been better. Wow, this doesn't want to let me drop. What if I stand here? Does not want to let me use the axe. Okay. Yes, Patrick, your book will be getting read, and I'll put some comments if you want them, or if you don't, I won't. There won't be many. I'm sure it's good. Oof. Oh, my back is killing me. Every time I move or anything, it's like a stabbing pain. It's awful. What if I stand there? There we go. Haha! Right, now we're okay. It's freezing cold outside. It really is. It's awful outside at the moment. Right, pick up the Bible, pick up the snorkel, let's go. Grab the treasure. There we go. Let's get out of here. There's still coins to get, but we'll get them later. You're not wrong there. Winter has definitely hit. I'm sat here in my office in what's called a comfy. It's a fleece throw-on hoodie. And normally I would get very warm in this, especially when I've got all this stuff. This is going to be a Sorcery Plus free night. No, we'll play Sorcery Plus, don't worry. Ha! Oh my goodness, you have to be holding the right if you touch the... Of course. There we go. If you touch the grave while holding the treasure, lightning will kill you. I should have known that. Why did I put everything down? Why did I put everything down? Increase the death count. Shall we have one more go before moving over to sorcery? Let's have one more go. Actually, no. Let's move on to sorcery. I've now got to... I'll leave that playing while I work out where I've put the sorcery disc. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to move the third child. This is going to hurt. This is definitely going to hurt. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, I'm sorry for coughing so much as well. It's really bad. There it is. I have sorcery plus. Alright, let's do this. Run disc. Here we go. Oh. So we talked about a lot of stuff tonight. But one thing I don't think I've mentioned is that this week will be the pilot episode of the revamped Hammercast. Now, I mentioned this last week. The Hammercast is going to be... excuse me. It's going to be a weird show. I want it to be a little bit like a Saturday morning show, like the magazine shows that we used to have as kids on Saturday mornings. But also, we'll have interviews where I can, and we'll do skits and weird comedy stuff in blocks and things like that. But it'll also be about the news in gaming, a retro thing, a modern thing, what I'm playing at the moment, and what I think of it, and things like that. It's going to be kind of a hodgepodge. This week will be a kind of pilot test episode. Probably Thursday or Saturday. I don't know which it'll be this week, depending on how much time I have to make it. I'm also almost finished with a couple of scripts for GameHammer, so we'll be doing that as well. So do expect that. I'm getting really focused now because that is our focus. Now that a lot of stuff that has been causing issues is pretty much over. I mean, I will still have to disappear every now and again to go and visit my mum because she's still doing treatment, so we'll see what happens there. But for the most part, I think we've got it down, and we'll see how we get on. But that's the thing that I'm going to be doing, and I hope that it'll be fun. And I hope that you guys will enjoy it. CPC will come back, but not just yet. And like I say, GameHammer is coming as well, so that'll be nice. Because I want to get back into properly focusing on what's what really counts. And also, guys, for those of you who don't know, I've left Twitter, and the reason is that I just don't like the things that have been happening there. Trump being allowed back is my final straw, because they let back the Babylon Bee, which has been anti-trans. I believe they've let back Libs of TikTok, which was specifically going after trans people at one point. What about Over the House? That is coming back as well. It's been a busy time, and I'm happy to say that I think a large amount of that is done now, which is nice. So we're going to see how far we get with Sorcery Play. I doubt we're going to win. Like, seriously, I doubt we're going to win. But we'll see how far we get. All of the House will be coming back, yes. And at some point, Knob Mouse will too. The Life of Knobty Mouse. The first webcomic from the UK. That was me. My claim to fame. First out trans person to be elected for the Conservative Party in the UK. And Also, first webcomic. That was me. So I've got a couple of firsts. That's my claims to fame. So I'm not going to let Knob Mouse die. That's for sure. Yeah, besides, he's pretty much immortal. So he can't. Oh. Someone said to me once, if someone like Disney came along and offered you £1 million to take Knob Mouse off your hands and they would just run it the way they wanted from there on, would you do it? And I said, for £1 million, I'm never going to make £1 million from Knob Mouse. If they can make it a household name and loved by all, take it. And some people were shocked that I said that. And I still don't know why. I mean, if you were offered £1 million, you would take it, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, but you would. I would. But it's not going to happen. So I'm going to continue making Knob Mouse. And there we are. Grab that, and let's make this area safe. And grab our first sorcerer as well. Take the shooting star actually and make safe on the way to it, then pick that one up. You would never give away control of your creations. I would miss Knob Mouse. I would. But for £1 million, to make sure that my family were able to be looked after, I'd take it. It's just me. But I would miss Knob Mouse, because Knob Mouse is a big part of my life. But so's my family. That's just how I am. Right, that's first sorcerer. First one. The Overlander Chronicles and Virus will be made my way or not at all. Fair enough. Like, I'm not going to judge you for that. Not at all. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. And fair dues to you. Your creation, your rules. That's fine. Which means they'd have to cast Jessica Chastain as the female. I don't know who that is. I feel like I should know who that is because I recognise the name, but I don't. I just don't. I'm terrible with names. Did I ever tell you about my housemate Karen? She wasn't called Karen. She answered to it by the end of the time that I lived with her. I'm terrible at names. Seriously bad. Richard Armatron. Why do I know that name but not know who that person is? James Pett says I just about remember my own name. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. She used to be in Grey's Anatomy and was in The Martian. Oh, right. I do like The Martian. That was a great film. Got to read the book sometime. Really got to read the book sometime. Why can't I get through here? There we go. Right, we've got our first two guys. It was Thorin Oakenshield. No. Oh, he was rather tasty, wasn't he? Yes, I can see him being a good leading man. There we go. Grab that. Grab this. And through here. Open that. Don't actually need that though, do I? Grab bottle. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Right, grab that. Get our third guy. If I get through this without having pressed record, I'll be very upset. I won't, but if I do, I'll be very upset. You can make wizards and pigs explode with a bag of... It's not a bag of money, it's a bag of spells. Definitely a bag of spells. It says so on the screen. Right, let's make this area safe. Boomf. Right, we've got the coat of arms, which means we can get through this door. You thought it had the pounce. It doesn't. Ha-ha! Right, what gets us through? Can we remember what gets us through this? It's not a door key, is it? Doesn't get through there. Spellbook doesn't get through there. What does get us through here? It's not another coat of arms, is it? Yes, it is another coat of arms. Right, what gets us through that one? Oh, he moved! You little monkey. Why does horizontal water kill a character but vertical water is harmless? I don't know. Spellbook, does that open this door? What opened that door? I've forgotten. It wasn't a key, was it? No. I think it's a crown that Sorcerer needs. I've kind of forgotten, but I think it's a crown. These games are inscrutable. They are. They're a bit weird. To the bottle. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Is it a bottle that opened that door? Might have been. Yes, it was. Right, so I'm going to run back and grab the mace that's in here. Chain, that's a mace. So we can kill the eyeball, the flying eyeball of doom and destiny and all of that. Right, fine. Ha ha ha. Grab the spell book, which I doubt is going to do much, but you never know. There's a crown. Spellbook. Doesn't open that. What if it's a key that opens that one? I can't remember if we... Yes, it is. Crown, dual crown opens that, so grab the crown. Excuse me. Crown gets him. So we're doing okay with these so far. So far, so good. Let's see how we get on. If I manage this, I'll be amazed. Right. Tunnel the spellbook. Through here. Is the spellbook the one that opens this guy? Nope. Grab that, kill him, grab that, and keep going. So far, so good. A good name for a cat platformer. Yeah, I can see that working. Oh, why doesn't this open? Oh, it's yes, the wizard's magic wand that gets that guy. Okay. Now that that door's opened with a fleur-de-lis, we can go back out. Well, I'm pretty much dead. That's great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Oh, we were getting on so well. Right, I'm going to press record. I have a feeling we're going to do this very, very soon. Probably not today, but very soon. Yeah, definitely closing in on the end. Death meter increment, definitely death count. This game is the reason the death count is blue, of course, because of the water. Very soon, 2026. Well, you never know, do you? We're now at the top of today's greatest sorcerers. So, let's see how we get on. Excuse me, sorry. We are recording, yes. Oh, we're here. Interesting. So, grab the song sword, and let's hope we get through. Oh, that one's killing me quicker. Oh no. Get out of here, go. And we're going to use this sharp axe to deal with that guy so that this area is safe. Get off me. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't help coughing. I try, but I can't. And we've made that possible to get in and out now. Grab that in here, yes. Delete that one, yes. Grab that. Haha, got it. You can't help coughing, you should take up a job as an undertaker. I would hate that job, I would be so bad. Because I'd end up making inappropriate jokes just to get by during the day, and then I'd get fired for being, like, callous. Probably legitimately. It's just how I am. Right, hopefully this one will cure us a bit instead of hurt us. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Oh, go back through, go back through. Get the guy. Yes. Grab the... Excuse me. Grab the ball and chain. Go, 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 go. And smack him with it. Oof. Got him. Would you be an undertaker be like that time Dougal did a funeral? You let Dougal do a funeral? There was a program that I did not like the first time I saw it. Because every time I saw it, when people were raving about it, the repeat that I saw was the piss take of Speed. And it just wasn't good. You're an undertaker for 3 years. My goodness. That must have been quite a job. Excuse me. Oh. Speed 3 was my favourite episode. I didn't like it. There was just something that was winding me up about it. But some of the other episodes are decent. Although, I cannot stand the guy who writes it. He hates trans people. It's terrible. Whoa, that's killing us this time. Right, so we need to find one that will heal us. Where's the Helio? Oh, thank goodness. There we go. So we're okay now. Right, that there is the door that we don't go through. First scroll. Is this the one we go through? Yeah, I think that is the one. Take that. Cauldron of death, cauldron of life. Cauldron of moderate amount of pain. Right, kill this guy here. It's a care job, basically. They're deceased, but you're still caring for them. New management started to run it more like a warehouse. Oh my goodness! You don't want to. No, thank you. There we go. So we got that guy. That's not that. What the key for that one is? It's not a key. Please tell me this one heals. Yes, it does. I wonder if it's a bottle. I wonder if a bottle will open that door. Why do so many bottles open these doors? Oh, we're here. Jewel crown. Okay. Got that bottle. So we're going about it a different way this time, which is interesting. Grab that. Right, we're doing a different route, but it seems to be working, which is good. We now have a Sorcerer's Moon. Get that guy, grab that, boomf. Grab that. There's that door opened. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Got that guy as well. We are doing interestingly well on this one, which is shocking. Right, now this door opens. Take the spell book. I don't think the spell book's going to work, but it will be interesting to see if. Oh, we've already done this area. That's cool. Oh, come on! I pushed up. Oh my goodness. We were doing so well. Death count of 6. We had 5 sorcerers. We were doing okay. This is so obnoxious. Right, we'll keep going. We've got till midnight. We've got time. Do we have the skill? Perhaps not, but we do have the time, and that's what counts. It's not the only thing that counts, because the skill is needed too, but here we go. Yes, this game is pain. We will get through. I will have a complete run of this game. You have Rosemary. You have time. We should get them together. Right. There we go. Near the palace carrying Nout. A big bowler Nout. Right, we need the thingy. The thingy. Take the shooting star. Get in there. It didn't cheat me. It was close to it. It feels like it sometimes, but it didn't quite. I will get through this damn game, though. Ugh. Right. We're gonna do it. Seriously? How did... Oh, you wasted a shooting star now on that guy. Quickly grab that. We're going to make this area safe for all mankind. Grab that. Yes. Right, grab the lyre because that will unlock... I just still don't know why these things unlock doors. Why does a musical instrument open a door? Why does a goblet of wine open a door? Why does a bottle open so many of these doors? I just don't get it. It's weird. Grab the goblet of wine. And now we're going to get the other guy. Do-do-do-do. Open this door here. Go back. Grab the scroll. Go back in. And get the guy. There we are. Is that gonna hit? Nope, that's killing us. 3. Right, that's the one that needs a bottle. There is a bottle nearby, so we can do that. Grab that. Large bottle. Nope, still doesn't change that. We'll open this door then. And that gets us into this lot. So we've got the crown, which we don't need right now, but is useful in a minute. There we go, we're back up to normal strength. So let's go. No, we've gone the wrong way. Why am I... Ah, it's gone... Get up there. Come on, we can do this. Still don't know what that giant chalice is for, though. That's interesting, isn't it? We still don't know that. Sharp axe. And kill the ghost. Then take this shooting star and swap it for the thing that we left behind. Grab the moon. And then we've got all the time in the world to deal with the rest. Got him. Right, let's do this. Dum dum da 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 ba 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 da 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 dum da da dum da 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 dum. Welcome to Shooting Stars. Welcome whoever you are. Why am I going back through this door? I don't need to go through the door. Grab the goblet of wine. Go back up and deal with the other guy. Let's start shooting. Oh, no. Sack of spells. That's what I wanted. Why did I pick up the gun? Oh, yeah, I was going to go the other way. But no, we're doing this first. Sack of spells to get rid of the two noxious monsters that are through this door. There we are. Right, leave the crown there for the moment because we're going to go and pick up a less likely to kill us coat of arms in just a moment. Couple of wine. I've gone the wrong way. Up. Right, grab the axe. Let's kill that ghost because he's going to be a big issue for us. There we go. So, make that safe. Let's go back. Grab the goblet. Go and save the sorcerer. Then we're going to go and pick up a coat of arms. We can't get out that way. Can we? Yes, we can because we came in that way. Whoa! Okay, that's never happened before. Whoa! That's not normal. Hopefully everything's okay. It seems to be okay. Let's try this again. We were having such a good run there. Please don't break before we finish. That's like, oh, still got time. We still got time. We can do this. Probably not, but we could try. That doesn't count as a death for the death count incrementer, though. I have willed it. Here we go. Doof. Right. Wrong place. Okay, let's do this. Hey, unlock this door. There we go. Make sure that we can get out from here later on. Right, we should be okay for all of these now. Grab the fleur-de-lis. And make our way back through here. So, all those doors are now unlocked, we're okay. So when we eventually come back to doing something later on, we'll be alright with it. Give me a sharp axe. Oh, well, that one's good as well. That's the guy that requires the spell book, isn't it? Or the crown. Forget which. That's well do this while we're here, though. Might as well do this while we're here. Get that through that. And kill him. Right, here we go. So, we're going as well as we can, considering. Let's use this and make this area safe from that eyeball, because we will be coming back through. Here we go. Right. So we don't have what he needs yet, but it's okay. We'll get it. 99. Hey. Right. I take that crown and see what happens. I can't remember if he needs the crown. Or if he's the other guy. Let's find out. Well, I think he's the other guy. Pretty sure he's the other guy. But if he isn't, yeah, he's the other guy. Well, we've got a crown now, so that's useful. We'll deposit that somewhere that's useful. Right there. Drop that there. Because we can pick it up later on when we come through. And this must be the guy who requires the wizard's magic wand. That's why it's there, yes. Okay, take this. That doesn't open that, but it might open this other door. It does. Right, I've got the magic wand. Let's get this guy. Let's go and save a sorcerer. There we are. Not the most efficient route, but it works. So that counts. It all counts. It all counts. Alright, grab that and run. Got the little liar. So really we should take the shooting star first. Welcome to Shooting Stars. Welcome, whoever you are. The stars have been seated and successfully greeted. So come along, and we missed it again. Ooh. Get that in the end. Yes, we will. Get him. Yes. Yes. Right. Now we don't need to come through here again. Grab a goblet of wine. Run away. Spectacularly, like a big hero. And through there. Now have the goblet of wine. Let's go and help that other guy. Let's grab that. Bump. Grab that. There is the coat of arms, that's easiest to get. In here, back out because now the door is unlocked. Grab the scroll. And round. Kill that guy. Does this help or hinder? It helps. It's through here. This. Kill that. Grab that. Open that. Which one's through here? Right, it's all of this. Got the crown. Why is that door not open again? Oh. Are we locked in now? That's not good news, because I can't get it out again. Yeah, we're locked in. What opens that door? Oh, we have a problem. I don't know what opens that door. Do we have a problem though? That's the question. No, we don't, because we opened the other stuff. We've got a way through. We know we can get through. Right, let's try this. We're going to have to brute force our way through. But we can still do it, and that's what counts. Look at that. Whoa! Well, yeah, we're dying on this one. We're not going to win. Yeah, I'm stuck. And we're pretty much dead. Yeah. Can't win. Guys, there we are. I thought we had a chance, and it turned into mush at the end. But we are so close to the potential for a victory now. We're so close. Let me just press stop on the recording. Yeah. We're so close, guys, but, you know. All we need now is to get it all together and be able to play moderately acceptably, which will happen, just not tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I've certainly enjoyed being back. And like I said, we're going to be having the first of the Hammercast, GameHammer podcast, as a test of the new style instead of how it was before. That's going to be fun. And I hope you'll enjoy that. But I'll also be back on Wednesday for the next part of our playthrough of Samurai Western, which I'm really enjoying. It's a ridiculous game, but I'm really enjoying it. And on Friday, we'll be continuing our new text adventure that we're making on the Commodore 64. So on Thursday, chances are we'll have the Hammercast. If not, it'll be Saturday. We'll also have a Game Hammer this week. I am determined to make it this week, either Thursday or Saturday, regarding which one the Hammercast is. We'll see what happens then. But until then, I hope you have enjoyed it tonight. I really have. It's been great to hang out with you. Happy gaming. Have a great evening. I've got a busy week lined up. I'm trying my best. Tomorrow I've got a really busy day though, because I've got to do all of Jen's videos for this week. So that they're ready. It's just how it is. But like I say, until next time, I've been Zoe Cook Robinson. You've been watching Monday Night Live. Happy gaming. Take care. And see you next time. Bye-bye. Where's the button? There it is. Bye.